We're going to an audio link now. Philip Dunne.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. And can I join the Secretary of State, my right honourable friend, in welcoming this moment, a very proud moment for the Royal Navy, for the crew and the air crew who will be embarked on HMS Queen Elizabeth, and also for the 10,000 people in the UK who were involved in construction of the vessels, as he's already referenced. The construction contracts went through significant challenge in the early years as a result of changes in design. But from 2012, when the design was stabilised and the Aircraft Carrier Alliance interests were aligned with those of the government, can I ask my right honourable friend if he will take lessons from that final end towards the procurement in his procurement of the Fleet Solid Support vessels that will be designed to accompany the Carrier Strike Group in future? And could he just give some confirmation to the House of when he expects the first of those vessels to be able to take its place within the Carrier Strike Group?
I'm grateful to my right honourable friend. First of all, on the Carrier Alliance, I think the bigger lesson to take is for our FCAS, for the Future Fighter programme, where there are so many vested interests in it, and it's such a big and broad programme, and we should absolutely incorporate many of those lessons. On the Future Solid Support Ship, I can't reveal too much because it is so close to us publishing, obviously, the competition. We would like it as soon as possible. Forgive me for some of the delay. That is entirely my fault. When I took over office, I was keen to make sure that the Future Solid Support Ship, whose previous competition had collapsed, was put in a healthy place. I hope you'll see some innovative means by which we can get the best out of British, but also the best value for money for the taxpayer, and improve some of the skills base for our workforce, because I think it is really important that when we make our ships, it isn't feast or famine to do that. And also, perhaps, maybe if I could, Mr. to be placed on record, we shouldn't forget that it was, I give credit where credit due. I remember sitting in Aberdeenshire listening to the then Chancellor Gordon Brown announce this in the March 1998 budget. This is a joint endeavour of the United Kingdom, of governments who commissioned this aircraft and indeed this carrier. And of course, my right honourable friend for Ludlow makes the real point is the risk, and it is always a risk, is that you start on a 20-year endeavour. Things change, threat change, design change, things don't become available. And that does, I'm afraid, sometimes unavoidably increase the cost of these programmes. That is the simple reality of it. And very few countries are prepared to lean in, take that risk. But in the end, I think the prize is worth it, as we see when we see this carrier group sail at the end of May.